it's Monday, I always get a good feeling. On the phone with us today, it is DJ Spark. How you doing, DJ Spark?
Hey, what's going on, Charlie? How are you?
I'm good. I'm just trying to wake up here. You know how Monday is for the DJs, because we work all weekend, right?
We do. I'm a little different, though. I'm up at 6:30 every morning. So.
Yeah. I have to get. I'm like the 8 o'clock. That's kind of the time for me.
Okay. Not too bad.
Hey, so you've been around the LA scene for a while. Everybody's got a story, and if we go back here a little bit and talk about you, you were over in Carson at Billy G's is kind of how you came into this. Tell me about that. What's it like? Because a lot of people don't know. This is a man's game. Obviously, there's guy DJs everywhere, but you're the great girl. Tell me about how that was for you, how you got in.
It was a total different experience. Just being so young at the time when I was DJing there.
I saw you were like 14, right? I saw that on the.
Yeah, I actually started DJing. I started learning how to DJ when I was 10. I did my first party at 12, which was for my school.
Nice.
And from that, I started doing clubs and so forth and so on. And Billy G's was a teen club back in the day in the city of Carson, California. And, I go there, and there's all these boys and guys standing around, like, with their arms crossed, like, oh, my gosh, she's a girl, like, she can't spin. And then by the end of the gig, they were like, yo, you really got skills.
And people don't know. I mean, even to this day, when I go into a room full of DJs, my tummy is like kind of, I'm like, and it's not that I'm nervous. It's just that, it's a competitive thing. People don't realize, like, because they know what's good and what's bad. The general, people in the clubs, they just kind of hear a mix, and they go, oh, okay, it's great. But they know, we know, like, when you're on and when you're not. So it's kind of nerve-wracking, when you're in the room with all the people.
Exactly.
So obviously you've come a long way from Billy G's. Man, I'm looking at your resume here, girl. You have got so much on here, man. Let's just go down this a second here. You've got Omarion, principal DJ for Omarion, T-Pain, Teddy Riley, Eddie Griffith. Let's see here, TV, Good Day LA, 106 in Park, Jay Leno, World Cup Halftime, Lopez Tonight. Radio, let's see here, you've got KKBT here in LA, also KJLH, that's Stevie Wonder station here in LA, and now Kbeach Radio to add to that, so we're very excited.
Right.
Man, nightclubs, you are all over. You're Avalon, Cinespace, Club Vice, Forbidden City, man, the list, Hollywood and Highlands, everywhere. The list goes on. Voyeur, you are everywhere. What's it like, to go on tour? Let's just jump back here. What's it like to go on tour with, let's say, Omarion?
Well, I've actually known Omarion since he was about 12, maybe even younger than that. Originally, I DJ'd for Immature.
Okay.
Which is the camp that he got signed to, the group there. And, from that, just built a little relationship with him because he was always around. And, hey, that's always been my little brother. So he was like, come on, Spark, let's continue. Let's keep it going. So I've been with him maybe about 5 years now. I think somewhere around those lines, like been just with him for like the last 5 years.
And the cool thing with Omarion is the first time I met Omarion, he was wearing a Iowa Hawkeyes cap. So I'm from Iowa. I'm proud of it. It's okay. Iowa to LA, it's okay. And I got mad respect because you know how hard it is to just walk through the crowd with that cap on without everybody giving you a hard time. So I got mad respect for Omarion as well.
Yeah, he keeps his fitted cap game pretty tight.
Yep.
He does what he wants with that. So I don't totally understand the respect you have for him for wearing that cap.
Yeah, because he's brave. I'm from Iowa, and I don't know if I'd wear that thing walking down the crowd,
Right. Yeah, he's a pretty cool dude. Like like I said, that's like my little brother. So I always look out for him.
And you've got some TV going on for you. You were on Eddie Griffith's Going for the Broke. Tell me about that. What was that like for you?
Well, I'm one of I'm in Eddie's band. So he had the opportunity to do a reality TV show called Going for Broke, and in this. We did, auditions for other band members, and from there we did a couple shows, and we ended up in Vegas to pitch a Vegas show to Planet Hollywood. And so that's pretty much what you see in the show. And us getting to this point. One
little fact about Planet Hollywood: that's the biggest theater on the Strip. That holds I think 8,000 people or something. It is the biggest theater on the Strip. So
yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah.
Stomp was there. I think think Stomp was there for about 5-6 months. Like, that was a long run for them.
We did a hip hop international show there, and the theater, I think, is 78 feet across, and that's like one of the biggest theaters we've ever been in. So it's kind of how. Yep.
Wow, that's huge.
So tell me about that process. So you guys were in Vegas,
right? The Vegas scene of the TV show was just us auditioning for the head guys or the head gentleman. Actually, one guy that owns the whole resort, and you know, we did our show. We were pitching to him like, hey, you know, we can come here, we can do this for you, and he loved it. We got it. We celebrated it that night, and then you know how the business goes.
Yes.
Some things happen, and I don't know. You know, obviously I'm not in Vegas, so.
Hey, you know what? I always say
without my control.
It all happens for a reason, and there's just something better waiting to come along for you. And if you would have been locked in that, then you couldn't have been available for the new thing that's coming along.
Exactly. That's very true.
So, you know, tell everybody what's one thing that nobody knows about you.
Oh, good question. Well, I guess no one knows really that I've played violin for 6 years of my life. Okay,
so you were in like the symphonic band and big band music and all that?
Yeah, absolutely. In school, I was in the orchestra and traveled playing the violin.
Let's see if I remember this, because I played trumpet. So were you first violin or second? I think there was two sections,
right? I was the first violin. Yes, you're right. I was the first violin. That's crazy.
And here's the nervous thing. Were you first chair?
No, I was third chair.
I know, and I was always second chair. I could never get to. There was always one guy that would just always beat me for the first chair. I was always second chair. So all the people in band that remember that, they know what we're talking about.
Right. Definitely, they're laughing at us. Right?
Hey, it's okay. We got to. And you guys, so you read treble music, right? You read treble clef? Or was that in bass? I don't remember.
That should be bass.
That was in bass. Okay.
Yeah,
because trumpet's in treble.
I haven't played in so many. I wouldn't even know until I actually saw it.
Do you remember all the keys, like, you know, all your hand movements for each note?
The keys, yes, I do remember.
Yeah.
But as far as, and I you know, I still know how to read sheet music, but you know, there's certain things that I'd have to brush up on completely.
Awesome.
Before I even try to play for you.
See, there's one thing that nobody knows about you, and now they all know.
Yes, now they all know.
So what do you have coming up for us? So you got a big show coming up?
Yeah, actually, this year I've been named the official DJ for PAF, which is the Pan-African Film Festival. The festival is February 9th through the 20th in Los Angeles, and I'm going to be there opening night. Any event that happens during that time that requires a DJ, I'm your DJ for the night.
Nice.
And that's what's going to happen.
And I want to mention, I was just recently I did the red carpet for the Youth Rock Awards, and you were there, and I saw you. Hey, Sparks, you made it through. But we got to have you do one more thing. You got to do the famous liner that we have everybody do live. This is like your daily audition. So you ready to go?
Okay, I think I've got it.
Okay, we talked earlier, so I kind of gave you a heads up because you know I want to keep you on. So we'll give you the countdown, and then you do it live, and we'll go back into it. Okay, here we go. Thank you so much for being on. You have a super day.
All right.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, roll it.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is DJ Spark, official DJ for Marion and Teddy Riley, and you're right here listening to my man Charley Sharp on Kbeach Radio.
Oh, you rock, girl. Thank you so much. Have a super day.
All right, you too, Travis.
Thank you, DJ Spark.